Mix me on track line. Mix me on track line.
Yes, indeed, we are live. Oh boy, what is up, y'all? What is up? What is up, y'all? Come on up in the room tonight, because we got some topics. We got some shit to expose tonight. I'm kidding. Welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast. This is the Random Talking Indie Music Show coming to you live, rtimshow.com. Also, we're live on Facebook, Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, Caffeine TV, and also Zeno Radio. All you got to do is download the free app, Zeno Radio. Look up the Random Talk Indie Music Show. You know what I'm saying? We there, we live, we lit. You know, my girl Minx was looking at some analytics. We lit like that. You know what I'm saying? None too big. Some like shit. But anyway, for those that don't know, I'm your girl 759. I was on the screen and on the scene, ready to do my thing. Joined by my co-host, everyone's favorite Minx, the Bronx Bully, the beast from the east with the gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay. AKA Merciless Minx, AKA Catch a Scammer Minx, AKA all these other AKAs. Listen, her name's Minx Couture, Minx Contour, female producer, bruh. Call her what you want to call her. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig, Minx? Or do they dig?
They better dig.
And if they don't, we got 2 words for you. Home Depot.
That's exactly what that shit is. I had
You just knocked something loose off your mic, and I cannot hear you. I wish I knew sign language.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, something happened.
Something happened.
No, I was saying that yesterday, I don't know, something was going on with my mic. I didn't know what the hell was going on, and it was loose. It was very loose. So I said, Gino, can you make this tight? Because I've had this mic for a year now, so it's been a while since I actually touched it or did anything with it. So it was a little wobbly. Now it's fucking has this thing
Falling apart.
freaking tight.
I got this thing right here that just loosens up and does whatever it wants to. So if y'all see us adjusting our mics, just know these mics were used with love.
Yes.
And shit's gonna fall apart. I mean, listen, we are our own MacGyvers, okay? We're gonna try some shit.
I heard that 759 is getting a SM7B for Christmas.
A word?
I heard that. I don't know if that's true though.
Everybody heard it, but 759. Because 7 ain't heard shit. But yeah, that would be dope. I mean, you know.
You already know. I gotta hook up the team, you know?
Oh, well, you know. Hey. Can you hook me up with a whole new house? That would be great. So I can have my own private studio and shit. That would be wonderful.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was hoping that Connecticut move was going to be it. I mean, I was going to have a home away from home, so I could have a place to.
It's going to happen. It's just probably not going to be that.
It's not going to be there, but wherever it is, I'm going to claim a space.
Oh yeah, you already know you got a space,
even if it is in a closet. So. Bitch, don't overstay your welcome. This is how we run things around here. Yo, but for real, real quick. Shout out to everyone who has been downloading our shows on Zeno.fm. We appreciate y'all. We fuck with y'all. We're almost at 200 episodes. We only have maybe 8, 9, 10 of them uploaded because we've been having some issues with the app, and my girl Mings here has been meticulously uploading all the audio, and we're streaming live right now. So if you can't catch the visuals, Zeno Radio, look us up, Random Talking in the Music Show. We are there. We live. We crystal clear, crispy, like a bucket of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy thing happening today. Apparently there was a power outage somewhere in Virginia, which caused the online voting registration website to go down.
Oh, how convenient.
How convenient is that? How convenient is that?
They don't even make it they don't even make it look like subtle. They just make it look so obvious.
It's crazy. A severed fiber optic cable shuts down Virginia's online voter registration, the last day to register before the November general election. Honestly, people, I don't know how you're not registered by now. You had plenty of time to do so. So if you are not registered by now, you're gonna have to probably wait till November, and that's gonna be some shit. What's up, Leonard? Homie over on Facebook and makes his manager. What's up?
What's up, Leonard? He's gonna kill me.
What you done did?
Nah, he knows I'm kidding. No, we're working on a project together. So of course, with this other project I'm working on, I'm all over the place. But he knows that when I do what I got to do, I always do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I be impressing him. I'm like, yo, I gotta impress my manager. I have to.
Of course. I mean, if no one else to impress, it should be your manager.
Yeah.
I mean, because his name is on this shit. So, I mean,
His name is on this shit. It's stamped. It's imprinted. We're in a nice little business together for marketing.
Don't mess us up, bitch. Don't mess us up.
For real. We're building a marketing company. So very soon, guys, organic marketing. I know everybody's been looking. You're getting hit in your DMs with bots. Don't worry. The solution is coming.
That's just nuts.
What happened?
An accidentally cut. How is it accidental? How do you accidentally cut the cable to shut our voter shit down.
Yeah,
Like, how do y'all do that? And the state of Georgia, y'all need to tighten up. I saw some footage in Sewanee, Georgia, and the voting line was about a mile long. This one lady stood in line for 4 hours and was still waiting when the camera came to her, and she was still waiting to vote early. And you guessed it, they were all black.
yeah. This you see how Trump actually stopped the census. He won that in the Supreme Court today, so they paused the census, they stopped it. So I'm like, oh, so now y'all don't have a tally of how many fucking Americans we have. How convenient, Trump.
Oh, everything is falling into place for him.
Everything is just so perfect. And you know, with him talking about, you know, how he's immune to COVID. Man, listen.
And speaking of that, I'm glad you said something, because that was one of the topics. So hold on a second. Let me get this off of here. This was definitely not the yeah, there we go. That's better. Twitter slapped him on the wrist after putting up that fake news.
Yeah.
And he says a total incomplete sign up from White House doctors yesterday. That means I can't get it and I can't give it. Very nice to know. Twitter said, bitch, you violated.
Yeah, you can't say that.
You cannot say that. You cannot the fuck say that. Like, dog, as many times as people have put up stuff and y'all quick to strike everybody else's page and shut everybody else down, what makes you think that you can just say what you want?
Yeah, they knew it, you know.
And it'd be okay. Like, no, that's not it.
See, that's the thing though. You cannot, like, I don't care what anyone says. That's almost like saying I can't get the flu because I've had the flu several times in my life. There's no actual evidence or proof that if you had COVID already, that it's going to be, you know, not going to come around, make it second rounds, because we don't know. Like, this is what do they call it? A novel virus. So we don't know how this virus is going to be after you had it. I know that people have antibodies, but that's about it.
I mean, you can very well still have it and be asymptomatic, apparently. So
nobody knows what the fuck this virus is.
We don't know what it is.
No, nobody knows, and that's why I say it's actually perfect that they're making an example out of our president, because you can't go around saying just any old thing. So shame on.
He's been saying it all this time. I mean, they letting him cook this damn long.
Shame on his ass. But yeah, there are people dying from it still, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah,
and there's still people out there catching this stuff.
Right.
Dying alone with no family. They can't have family in the room with them. They're dying alone. They're suffering alone. And y'all's president out there, Mr. Tangerine Tyrant, is out there wilding.
I'm shaking about that.
Shaking hands and thumbing people up, and remember, vote for me.
In the likes you will
never seen. Oh,
I can't.
I cannot. I'll be glad when this election is over.
Actually, I think everybody will, because I have now been notified from Spotify to vote. I have now been notified again during Warzone to vote. It's just everywhere. I understand it's important to remind people to vote, but I'm like, how could you not? Like, how could you forget? And
y'all have celebrities out there getting butt ass telling y'all, okay, this is how you fill out a ballot, as if you can't fucking read.
Mm-hmm. Well, some people, I think this is like myself. This is my first time ever voting. So I don't know what the hell it is that I'm doing, but I'm pretty sure I can read some, I can read.
You can comprehend pretty well.
Right. I can.
Because on our ballot, you have to flip it over. It's like a couple of questions on the back of some crazy shit, but that's about it. But
Right.
it says on the bottom, flip over. If you can't read them two little words, then honey, what we doing here?
Then yeah, you really should not be voting.
You should not be like someone needs to hold your hand. Like what's going on?
Right. Exactly.
But anyway, yeah, y'all's president out there just straight up Wiz Allen. Once again, shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share, run this shit up, y'all.
Yeah, at least for half of the show.
At least, yeah.
At least for half of it.
At least for half of the show. And also, once again, people, if you can't stick around for the visuals, you can always download the free Zeno Radio app, and we're there. You
Yeah,
know,
we are here.
we are here live.
The podcast has officially have a home, and we actually like sat and talked about it for a while now. Like, should we upload the audio only? Because I know in Station Head we were like, obviously it automatically archived it.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that we had an option to release it on Apple, and I was like, no, just
Why not?
You know why? Because I feel like the algorithm is funny.
Oh, you already know how that's gonna go.
Yeah,
With everyone potting, and a lot of people are, industry.
Overseas, they look forward to podcasts overseas.
Yeah, because a lot of countries aren't allowed to do a whole lot, say a whole lot. A lot of countries are not allowed to they don't have freedom of speech like we have here.
Right.
So
Especially the protests that are going on overseas.
yeah, what's going on in Algeria? My mom was telling me about a protest or another going on over there.
It's bad. It's
more fighting, huh?
I just think that we're in a time where more people are waking up. They're waking up. They're becoming aware that we are in this reality.
Right.
But it's control. And on top of that, I'm like, y'all are controlling the world. You're controlling our resources. You're controlling our medical. You're controlling our opportunities to grow generationally. Y'all are like literally printing money that has no value. Like,
and we're still broke.
Right. Face Off, that's Stay Fleets, said they realized they're being treated inhumane. True. They realized, like, as much as, I think about it, like us Americans, us as Americans, people that are American that are tuned in, we don't realize how much freedom we have when you compare our freedoms to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
We have freedom of speech. Like, I can say F Donald Trump and I won't have police knocking at my door to drag me out and behead me in the middle of the street for speaking ill of our president. This is what happens in other countries and other cultures. So we really should look at like our strengths as a country. We know, like, I don't know how the hell Donald Trump became president, but he is.
I thought it was a long ass April Fool's joke. I was waiting for the punchline.
I'm still feel like I'm recovering from a nightmare. But we have we can clown our president. We can laugh at him. We could do parodies. We could do Saturday Night Live. We can do all that shit. But other countries don't have that. So we need to be more, standing in solidarity for those that are fighting for their freedoms. And, it's not all about verses. It's not always about entertainment. We have to always keep our eyes on other people that are less fortunate than us.
Mm-hmm.
And I take my hat off. I mean, I've seen such like horrible footage of these poor people being murdered for using their voice. Stay Fleet says it says they gave an American 20 years for taking down a poster in North Korea from a building. Yes, I remember hearing that. They don't play over there, North Korea.
No, they do not. I was always under the belief, and this was my belief, that if it ever came down to it and war was on the table, I always thought it was going to be between either North Korea or Russia. And for months, up to a year, those were the only two countries that you heard that were associating themselves with number 45.
Yep.
he started calling what's his name? Kim Jong Un, little rocket man. I'm like, yo, you better watch your mouth.
Because
Because them rockets got reach. Them rockets got reach and will wipe out from the east on over.
Oh yes, State Fleets. I did hear about that. State Fleet says this week in the Philippines they locked up an American who gave a negative Yelp review.
Yeah, remember we talked
Yeah.
about that a few weeks ago.
Yep. Like they don't play. We don't realize, as much as this whole situation sucks, like other countries are like, you see those stupid Americans? See what happens when you give them the freedoms? Yeah. See,
They're still laughing at us. I mean, that's for sure. They're still laughing at us.
The only thing that I get frustrated with is that, everything doesn't come down to the president, right? I'm like, how do we have senators that are in office that have power? They're the ones that sit on the Senate floor that make the laws, right? They're the ones that pull the trigger on the decisions that happen in this country. So my question is, why in the hell haven't these senators like put on their big girl panties and, pull like meetings like, we in the beginning when he was in office, why is it that they even the, Republicans, there's Republicans that don't like Trump either. They don't think that he's qualified for the position. They think that he's like, has like some sort of like power trip, like roid rage. I'm like, y'all act like everything he says is solid. Like you guys are responsible for all the Senate shit that goes on. So how did y'all let him stay in office that long? Like they had the power to impeach him. They had the power to do all this stuff. And yeah, Trump had power too, to, say, okay, that's not important. That's beneath me. Let's not worry about this.
Right.
He's using his power as president to hide behind the fact that he's about to face another bankruptcy. For I think the Trump Towers, I think. It's like he hasn't paid his bills in years.
Of course not. Are we really surprised? He hasn't paid his taxes either. Are we really surprised?
Right. So I'm like, if he did this, this would be the most craziest fucking flex. This dude basically said, I'm going to become president. And while I am president, I'm going to make sure that I do not go to jail. I'm going to use my power to change laws so I'm not affected after my presidency. That's exactly what he did. So he's very smart. Like people think he's dumb. No, this dude is smart. He's playing dumb.
Yeah.
Because if I knew if I can get away with shit, like I would say in my ploy, I said, I don't like the music business, right? So what I'm going to do is, I did this shit before anybody else started doing this. So I don't want no one to say, oh my God, Mix is a biter. Ah! Just don't do it, please. So what I said, hold on. State Fleet says he paid Stormy Daniels more money than the IRS.
And where the hell did she go? She poof disappeared.
She's on the Bahamas somewhere,
chilling
with her mask. Her mask and her coconuts.
Living life.
Exactly. So I said to myself, okay, so I can't get into the music business, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the music business in another way. I'm going to become part of the business. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the side door. So guess what? Now I got the VIP pass.
Climb through the window.
I climbed through the window. And it's like, I got the VIP pass. I got industry emails. I got industry DJs. I got all this shit I would have never gotten as a regular artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, maybe that article that I was pissed off about artists becoming podcasters just so that they can talk about their music and shit was like kind of far-fetched. Maybe this is the avenue.
That would be kind of stupid though. Like even if your podcast isn't 2 hours and some change, if you're going to do that, basically have a platform to just talk about your music and promote your mixtape, you can just go on regular live for 10 minutes and do what you've been doing, playing your music on live, like as a little preview. Talk about whatever process, how you wrote it, were the lights dim, what was you smoking? Like, you could do all that on live. You don't need to take up precious bandwidth and waste 20 to 30 minutes of people's time that they cannot get back and say, yo, I'm about to drop a podcast. This shit gonna be on fire. And then what do we hear? So yeah, track 1, right? I was in a room. It was dark, and it was raining outside. And, that was the mood I was in. So I just decided nobody cares.
But you know what? Think about it. Some artists were smart, right? What they did was,
Some
some of them were smart. Here's what they did, right? They did a podcast, right? They would drop like an EP or every week they did something, right? But here's the thing. The question is, do you think that you would make more money on a Spotify stream for music or a Spotify podcast with advertisements?
Well, given what we know, what Joe Budden was talking about, Spotify didn't want to pay them for ads.
Well, if they're using, let's say, Anchor, right? Every time somebody hits play on my podcast, right, you hear the little like goofy shit in the beginning, like, hi, I'm Mix Guitar. When I decided to start a podcast, I said Spodcast. When I decided to start a podcast, I went with Anchor. And let me tell you about the dope benefits of being with Anchor. I did that shit, right? Every single time somebody hits play, I literally have like $74 sitting in that bank. I don't even touch it. I just leave it. I just let it keep accumulating.
That's all they pay you for ads?
I think it's like $5 every 100 streams. So I got $74 sitting there. So I'm like, well, if I was to start do another podcast, I would do the same shit. But here's what they're doing. They're adding their music. They'll take like 2 songs, maybe 2 of their friends' songs. They'll talk about the project. They'll talk about hardware, and that's it, right? They're making more money on their podcast than they would their streams with Spotify on Spotify. And that's what sucks about it, right?
That's a finesse.
But here's this.
That's it.
When you become a podcaster, you become part of the press.
Yeah, you become a journalist. You do all of that.
So it's also
similar to what we're doing here.
Yeah, and it's also a drive for search engine optimization, because now when I Google the artist name, the first thing that's going to pop up is the podcast, because it's going to be released to Google Pocket Cast. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's smart, but it's annoying. That all it is to me is it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they should create like a podcast app just for musicians. Right? Just for musicians. You don't have to be on every day. Just for musicians. So,
well, you know what? Stationhead was probably perfect for that.
It was. But the problem with Stationhead is that it's just too buggy, and people don't want to fuck with apps that are like not ironed out all the way.
Right.
So they want to have something that's like what I've been using is Loom, LUM.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing advertisements on that about that too.
Hold on. Yes. Stay Fleet says Whack 100 said Tidal is not paying the podcasters. No, Tidal is not paying the podcasters.
Oh, but everybody jumped on the Tidal boat because, oh my gosh, they're black owned. They pay their artists.
They're still under investigation for inflating streams for Beyonce, Kanye, and Jay-Z. So they're not going to be paying out nothing for a while, because when you have other countries like Amsterdam stepping in and saying, yo, something ain't right with this. Like, how the fuck did Beyonce get all these streams, but, that it don't look right?
Mm.
And Kanye too, right? No, and it's like Kanye be going off on his rants and shit, but I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if these artists are inflating their streams because of, Spotify doesn't pay shit.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck Spotify. I have to use Spotify. We make more money and more views and more reach without it.
I mean, if you know where to go.
Yeah, like honestly, I look at Spotify as a scam site now. I don't look at it as an authentic streaming site now because it's just way too many bullshit playlists, way too many bullshit playlist curators, way too many bullshit fucking services and scams and people climbing into your DMs talking about, oh, we're going to, if you pay me $50, we can promote you to get 5,000 streams. And I'm like,
But is it guaranteed those 5,000 streams are going to be
but this is the thing.
organic or not?
As a marketing company, I can't guarantee shit like that. I tell
Mhm.
every fucking client that I talk to, I give them two options. You want the real or you want the boosted? Because I don't like to say fake streams. I say you want boosted streams or do you want organic streams? They always go for the boosted because they want to be able to show their friends that, oh my God. Hold on. Safely says he also said that TikTok breaks the artist first hand before any label. Yeah.
You know what? TikTok and Triller and all of these little 10-second video like Vine, those are the new A&Rs. You don't have to have a physical separate A&R anymore. These are the A&Rs. Apps are becoming that.
Social media is the A&R.
Yeah, social media is one big ass A&R.
That's why when artists hit me up, like, do you know any A&Rs? I'm like, y'all really need to stop moving like this is 2004. This shit doesn't work like, it's like
It doesn't work like that anymore.
somebody needs to like really like, I wish it, maybe I may have to do like some sort of weird viral video shit to let artists know that this is not, this is not how we did shit back in, this is not, we can't apply the same blueprint of what worked back in the day to now. State Fleet says Blueface and NBA YoungBoy make the most money off streams. Well, it depends on what platform because Spotify doesn't pay out that much for each.
Well, when it comes to YouTube, and I actually saw this myself because, and I got a little rant about that as well.
He said Apple, Apple and YouTube.
Apple and YouTube, yeah. I saw the YouTube myself because there was an artist who came to me and for reasons unknown asked me if I could make an NBA YoungBoy type beat. I've got a rant for that. Stay tuned. And so I went to, he showed it to me. He said, this song has been out for 18 hours. It had well over 3 million views in 18 hours.
Wow. Organic or?
Now that I couldn't tell you because I don't. It could be all real because he hot, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, it's possible. It's very well possible now.
Well,
but some of y'all locals, I don't believe y'all got 25,000. Nope.
No. It's easy to fake that.
Oh yeah. Oh, we know that. Yeah, we know that.
YouTube pays $1,600 per million on streams. I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. See, the thing is that like I feel like everybody is like going about shit the wrong way. Like I'm like, y'all need to stop like trying to blow up on the wrong apps. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are putting all your eggs in one basket. We know Instagram is failing as an app. We know this. I know this because I put up a post with hashtags, no reach. I put up a post without hashtags, I'm hitting the Explorer page. So I'm like, Instagram is catching on because I think what they're trying to do is like, obviously, if you put hashtags like producer, female producer, beat maker, you're going to get hit with bots in your comments. Hey, yo, check me, fam.
Mm-hmm.
I had to curse out a couple of these folks.
And also I see on these, it's a couple of hashtags that I do follow on Instagram. And well, the hashtag is female producers. And you would expect female producers, which you do find some. But of course, you've got some guys in there Like, why are you in the hashtag female producer explorer thing? Like, why are you here? I know you're not hashtagging your shit female producer and you're a straight up guy.
Some of them are.
You're like, come on, man.
But that's the quickest way to get shadow banned, though, because the way that that Instagram looks at it, like if I put up a picture of a dog, and I put hashtag dog, hashtag dogs of Instagram, hashtag cute dogs, hashtag dogs of TikTok, hashtag dog, and I put in cat, what? Instagram be like, you know what, bitch, you thought you was slick, and I'm gonna put you on cooldown for 48 hours. So now the next post you do, it's not gonna be shown to anybody but your own following.
Damn.
That's what it is.
They humble your ass quick.
They do. That's why, like, if I like right now on some of my pages, because I have like 17 pages on Instagram. Some of them have better reach than others. Others, you know, if it comes up as like kind of like spammy, Instagram will not let anybody see that post. So it's like you got to be careful. So if you're a rapper and you put hashtag singer and people stop and they keep going, that means that algorithm is telling Instagram, okay, you need to push this post back because people are not stopping and engaging with this post. So it's like you have to understand the computer part of it of how Instagram is like tracking shit. That's why now everyone's using Reels because Reels is pretty much the only real way you're going to get reach now.
Okay.
And bots. You're not really hitting with bots on Reels, I noticed.
Mm-hmm. Of course they are.
They're phasing it out. You know.
Today on Twitter, the streets was ablaze because yesterday or the day before was Cardi B's birthday. And of course, she was there with Offset. And of course, the rumor is they're back together. But what's not a rumor is one of her boobs got loose. And well, everyone's been talking about it. I've been seeing nothing but talk about areolas all day.
Oh, and I missed this?
And I've been seeing nothing but posts about titties all day. I come across this little gem. If y'all remember in Living Color, where Jim Carrey played the Barge brother.
He wanted it. Just give me one today.
Yo, he can blow for real.
I just want to see one of your titties, girl.
So yeah, Twitter's been ablaze with titty talk all Tuesday. Titty talk Tuesday. That's what I've been looking at today.
That's
everything but Cardi's boob, which I don't want to see, but she was drunk, of course, and the boobs was out. Yeah, the boobs was out. But happy birthday to Cardi. Libra shit. Whole lot of Libra gang shit.
A whole lot of titties. I'm not going to get that out my head now.
Oh boy. Someone tweeted Cardi B of big boobs. I mean, we know she got implants. She rapped about it in the intro of Invasion of Privacy.
I just want to know if they're like symmetrical. That's all I want to know. Are they leveled? Is the areola like not up? Like that?
And they're talking about her boobs as if she did not have a child. Like, your boobs do change when you have children, I'm going to assume, because I don't know.
Yeah, they do. Especially if you've been feeding. Yeah, they do change.
Can you feed? I think you've told me this before, but can you feed with implants?
You can, but they don't recommend it.
Okay. And she accidentally posted her boobs on Instagram. She said it was an accident, not a leak.
She just wants everybody to see her titties.
No, she posted on Instagram. I did not post it. No story about me suing nobody. Nobody was to be sued. It was my fuck up. Shit happens.
Why would she have pictures of her titties in her phone?
I don't know.
Or was she like drunk texting her baby daddy?
I don't know what she was doing. But
Lord, why the fuck y'all two made me so fucking stupid and retarded? Why? You know what? I'm never gonna beat myself up about it. I'm just gonna eat my
yeah, she
breakfast.
drunk.
I'm just gonna eat my breakfast, right? I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, the girl's drunk. See, that's why the titties came popping out, because she was drunk. All right, Cardi, that's enough. Stop talking.
Call that titty behavior.
Yeah, so everyone's like, I'm so confused. What's wrong with Cardi's boobs? Like,
I gotta see this.
I mean, she accidentally posted them. She took them down. Because, of course, you know, IG don't play. So basically, someone tweeted, wait, I just seen Cardi's boobs. Why are the areolas so small for titties so big? Once again, she's got implants. Look, she's going to go look.
I gotta see them. You ain't gonna tell me that Cardi got some titties out there and I didn't see them yet.
They are implants. They're not real. She could have areolas the size of Hershey Kisses. She could have areolas the size of quarters. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't care about her implanted boobies. I don't care.
Somebody has a picture of Offset with like the like the little microscopes they used to have back in the day.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the rumor is that she and Offset are back together. But
Shit.
you looking at him?
Oh my God. No, she just looks really drunk.
Yeah.
Her boobs are her breasts look normal. They don't look weird. They don't look like her nipples are small. They look very round. They're not, I mean, I think people are just over exaggerating, but she did really look drunk in that picture, like really effed up.
She was trying to do a sexy slow walk and she was weaving back and forth.
Let that woman relax. Y'all act like you never saw a titty in your life. Yeah,
Once you've seen one pair, you pretty much know what to
I
expect.
see my own. I'm mad that somebody. I'm about to say, if Burger King did that, I'd be so mad.
What they're doing now?
So it's a picture of like a breakfast platter. You have the hash brown, you have the eggs, you have the sausage, you got the biscuit, you got the pancakes, and you have her titty on top of it.
I want to throw this phone so bad, but I've got my topics on my phone. Who the hell?
Oh my God.
Y'all leave Cardi and her boobs alone. Jesus. They look like pancakes. Slap some syrup and butter on them, okay?
Yeah, they just don't look very, they look natural. They, like a natural, titty would look like.
Shout out to Carlos Miller of the 85 South Show. If y'all haven't watched that, y'all need to see that shit. Anybody that knows Carlos, he is a titty connoisseur, he calls himself. And he tweeted, "It's a lot of titty shaming going on today, and personally, I don't like it."
Yeah, I mean, they don't need to be roasting her about it.
No.
She looks great, plastic surgery or not. If she looks great, if she feels great, that's all that matters. If Cardi feels great,
she was feeling herself. Let her feel herself. She turned however old she turned on her birthday. I don't know how old. I do not know how. Hey Siri. Siri. You. Siri said, "Fuck y'all." Hey Siri. How old is Cardi B?
Cardi B is 28 years old.
28.
Damn, she's about to be 30.
Thank you. All right.
She's DNT. 30. Damn.
I thought she was at least 30. Okay.
No, I thought she was like 24, to be honest. I didn't know she was older than that.
Okay, well. Once again, happy birthday, Cardi.
You Libras.
We everywhere, honey. We everywhere. We are everywhere.
Speaking of, I stayed up until 3:00 this morning working on that track. Mainly because I was laughing so hard.
Yo, for those that do not follow Minx, please do. Minx Radio, Minx Couture on IG. This bitch here was not of her sound mind and body when she decided to come out with a trailer of sorts, an unofficial trailer of these scams that's been cultivating all over the internet. This bitch put together a damn twerk beat to the shit with Jadakiss' aha as part of the beat.
You inspired that.
How?
Because you said, you know what? When we got off yesterday, I'm sitting in my chair thinking, okay, what am I going to work on tonight?
You hear this shit? She just blamed me for what she just did. She
And then
practically blamed me for what she just did.
it made me think of what you said. You said, you see right there, y'all? He's actually admitting. And he had the nerve to do the laugh after that. And then I said, that's the part I'm going to sample.
I like how you put it together, but damn, that beat took me out.
No, that shit happened.
I heard the hi-hats and he on beat. And then I heard the tag. I was like, this bitch did not just make a twerk beat off this shit. And she did.
Gino comes up to me. I'm on YouTube, like, screen recording the twerking, the chicks that are twerking. So he's like, why are you watching that? I said, it's for a hilarious video, I promise. But
Did you really just throw that out there? It's for a hilarious video, I promise.
Yes, and I showed it to him. He just was like, what part of it was funny? I was like, oh, you're not an artist, so you don't get it. So sorry.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
No, but that shit was hilarious. It was hard to figure out, like, because I was like, damn, I don't want to do too much work on this shit. So I'm gonna just play around with some midis. That's exactly what I did. I just like,
that's exactly what she did.
That sounds hot. I'm gonna drag this here. Ooh, that shit sounds hot. I'm gonna drag this here. And I was like, okay.
No, she did not.
Chopping up the sample, it took a while though, because I'm doing everything on my phone. So I was like, yeah, I got to get it just right. I got to drag it right when that perfect. But everybody was like, I can't stand you, Minx. Why would you do this?
I said that watching the shit. I'm sitting there looking at it just like this.
I'm going to throw that shit up.
On my lunch break, no less.
I'm going to throw that shit up on BeatStars. Watch. Watch somebody buy it.
Hey, yo, dead ass, how much that beat, son? No. Y'all gonna hear this shit. I can't wait for y'all to go follow her. Y'all gonna listen to this.
Team is running this whole thing. So if you want to be a part of it, get with the program. Tag them and let's work. Running this whole thing. Running this whole thing. Running this whole thing.
The fuck?
Tag them and let's work.
Mix me on the track line.
Running this whole thing. Running this whole thing. Running this whole thing.
And this was me in the break room.
Tag them and let's work. Running this whole thing.
Mix me on the track. Like, what the hell did I just hear?
I was like, I'm not even going to just say it. I'm just going to send it to her, and I'm just going to put like the smile, the cracking up laughing faces.
I had to put my headphones on. So what the hell she didn't send me?
My cousin was like, I can't stand you, Minx.
I cannot stand. I think that was the tweet I sent you. Hold on. Yeah, exactly. I cannot stand you. Your twerk beat.
I wasn't going to be the do. I said, I got to find some chicks that twerk because I can't do it at all. But it was hilarious. I was the laugh that I needed for today. I really did.
Oh, goodness gracious. A hot ass mess. And what the hell? And what the hell news? Like literally, there was a Catholic priest and two women caught and arrested for having a menage a trois on a church altar. Apparently, one of the women was a porn star, and it looked like there was some lighting set up as if they were filming a scene. The identified witness reportedly captured the sexual encounter in a cell phone video, which was later reviewed by police. Snitch. Authorities said when they arrived at the church, they found the two women in corsets and high-heeled boots with, quote, lights set up around them as if they were filming some type of event.
Wow.
Although police determined that the sex was consensual, all three suspects were arrested for, quote, obscene acts that occurred on the altar, which is clearly visible from the street, which means they were scrumping with the door wide open.
Damn. Yeah, Billy,
And these two ladies are, what's the plural of dominatrix? Dominatrixes?
I would say dominatrixes.
Oh, okay. And I should have got the screenshot of what these folks look like. They are not. One of them look like Elvira, Mistress of the Night. She must have been the porn star, judging by this makeup look.
Damn.
And he looks cheesy as hell. The priest, Reverend Travis Clark, the adult film actress Mindy Dixon, and 23-year-old Melissa Chang.
Damn. Vellicino, he was right. He said, "Why is it always some shit with the Catholic Church? Why is it always some shit with the Catholic Church?"
Who knows? Who the hell knows?
I don't know. I don't know what person has a fetish of, oh, I want to go to church and screw on an altar
and let Jesus see it. Like, really, nobody ever said that.
Listen, I was Catholic my whole life until I was red-pilled at 19. I don't know. I just feel like all that shit, you know, the Catholic Church and all these churches in general, I'm like, it's very questionable shit, especially with, you know, the circumcision ceremonies. I was like, damn, you got reverend.
Which really, I was reading that boys really don't need to be circumcised.
They don't. I was having this discussion with my sister because she has a son. And I was so mad when she told me that she wanted to do that. So I was like, why would you? I just think a boy should make that decision. I don't think it should be a mother's decision. I know that some people will say, oh, it's about cleanliness and it's about...
But it really isn't.
It's not.
It isn't.
And secondly, I'll tell you that as a woman, that's more cushion for the pushing, honey.
And so what if you got a little turtleneck? It's okay. Just keep it clean.
I know, well, Vellicino, I know a lot of guys that had it done mainly because I guess something popped or snapped, so they had to have it, you know, it was either to get it repaired or just removed. So a lot of guys would remove it. But grown-ass men. And it's actually less painful. It doesn't feel like a fucking sword. Just a little extra cushion. You know what I'm saying? But yes, there are women that are definitely turned off by the look of it. I'm like, look, I don't give a fuck. It's going in the condom, right? So what do you care about what it looks like?
Like I said, it's okay if he's got a turtleneck. Just keep it clean.
Shout out to my great grandmother, who was very, very, I would say, I hate to say she was a freak, but she definitely said a lot of freaky.
I think everyone's grandma was a freak at one point.
She said, honey, I don't care what it looks like, as long as that when I grab it, it don't spit at me. I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Now I know that means that that's how you tested back in the day if a person you're about to smash had an STD. Because back in the day, the 40s, 50s, there was no way to tell. There was no way to tell. So what they said was you grab it, and if it spits at you, it's nothing you want to play with. So it's the reality. He's like, yeah, that was my great grandmother. She was crazy.
Yeah, she was a freak. She was a freak.
But she had
rest in peace, great grandma. But she was a freak.
She had 14 kids, so. You know.
Yeah. Oh, here is some did you know trivia. I figure I spring this because this is a music podcast for the most part. So I figured I'd ask this question. Binks, did you know? Back in the 70s and 80s, a lot of acts came out with some songs that alluded to, drug use.
Mm-hmm.
You got Rick James, Mary Jane. Let's see what else. You got that song with the video did not make sense at all. White Horse. That's about heroin, right?
Really?
Oh my God. Y'all remember the song "If You Want to Ride, Don't Ride the White Horse" or some shit?
I'm trying to see how that. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Now
Okay. Now that song's about heroin. So 2 days ago, I was 37 years old when I found out I couldn't even eat my dinner. I found out that Cameo's Candy was also about heroin, which kind of makes sense that every single girl in the video was white. Read the lyrics. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna look them up for you. Yeah.
I like the remix that Will Smith did.
No. See, he G-rated that shit. That's Will Smith. That's what he does.
Hold on.
I got the lyrics right here. What happened? Oh, she's telling me to hold on. Oh, she's listening to the clip, so we won't get flagged. My face exactly when I heard that shit.
My bad. My cousin was telling me about my cousin D Blaze. Shout out to him. Another scam.
Oh, I thought you was watching the damn video.
No, I'm about to.
But your look was my look when I found out that song was about drugs. So we got another scammer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Catching another one.
Yo, I should have that. What is it? To Catch a Scammer.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Just go and have a seat over there. We have some questions to ask you.
Not you two. Come on.
At two, Brutus. At two. Who's our scammer for the day?
DMX.
Mm-hmm.
DM fucking X.
Arf. Hey, yo, who working? Tag me.
Basically, tagging upcoming artists. Artists, are we working? DM me now.
No, Earl, we're not.
Man, you don't need to do this.
Royce the 5'9", DMX, Jada Kiss, all y'all. No, we're not gonna do it. No.
I gotta do a remix on him too.
Arf. Tagging artists. Arf. DM me now. Arf. Rough Riders. Arf. Yeah, do all of that. Yo, I'm about to do that. Don't steal my idea. That's my shit.
Hey, yo, you slipping, you falling. Tag the artist.
Yeah, all of that. Be sure to throw the barks. You got to throw the barks in.
Come on, X. You don't need to do this, X.
You don't need to do this, X.
Do this, X. Come on. Oh my. This is how we could tell. Y'all can know this is a random talk show because that was random as hell.
Yeah, because I was talking about Cameo and how a song was about drugs, and then she puts me on mute. I thought she was watching the video. She didn't call herself another scammer.
Vellicino, listen. Hold on. Getting payment. No. What happens is, Vellicino, real quickly, these artists are hiring marketing companies, right, to manage their social media. So in turn, the dude that runs the marketing company, he's taking, because I run a marketing service, right? So 759 said, yo, Minx, I need you to manage my social media. Here's my password and username. I can manage her social media. So basically, I could take her account and do whatever the fuck I want with it because she already gave me the username and password. So what's happening is that this fake ass marketing company, they're promising that, well, we're going to build up your following. We're going to keep your following up. We're going to keep your engagement up and your impressions up and just let us manage it. They're creating flyers. They're putting out all different types of content to attract artists to pay money, actually to tag an artist. So once you tag an artist, then that account climbs into your DMs, strikes up a conversation, tells you, oh, I see that you're doing this, you're doing that. Why don't you pay me $500 and I will add you to my mixtape? I will shout you out in my stories. I will do, you'll be on Dat Piff, my Dat Piff mixtape. So they promise these artists the world and they take the money and they dip. They don't do anything.
They go ghost.
They go ghost. So some of the artists, I will say, like Fat Joe. Fat Joe knows what's going on because when we wrote and we've been writing on his live streams, like, yo, you a scammer. You see this dude get stuck. You see him like, and then he blocks people. So blocking to me.
Oh wait, he blocked it?
Oh, he blocks everybody that asks about the scams. Him, now you got Royce the 5'9".
That particular comment that you sent me?
Yeah, I got blocked from that.
Huh? I'm not surprised.
Vellicino says, are they paying the artists like DMX to use his account? Honestly, it all looks like it's under the same management company, which would be 520 Promotions. As of up to yesterday, we found out that, or was it Monday? I think it was Monday. Oh, yesterday was Monday. We found out on Sunday that the playlists that were on Spotify and on SoundCloud and Dat Piff, the Spotify one is still there, but the SoundCloud playlists were deleted, and as well as the Dat Piff. So these artists some of them don't even know that the music is not even on these mixtapes no more.
And if you go to the Block 365, he's got his SoundCloud link in his bio, but when you click it, it doesn't exist.
Doesn't go nowhere. See, he wasn't thinking. So that's what when I'm talking about those scams, that's what I mean. Do I think that, I have a lot of people that are climbing into my messages, calling me all kinds of names and, I should be ashamed of myself that I'm chasing clout. And I'm like, okay, the fuck? I don't care.
If you want to find out the hard way, by all means, go right on ahead. But like someone had tweeted earlier, I don't feel sorry for you because you decided to dive headfirst in a shallow pool.
True.
Without doing all of your research first.
True.
Come on now. You honestly think that Royce the 5'9" is going to DM you specifically? And you just going to jump like, oh my gosh, Slaughterhouse is Royce. No, the fuck it ain't.
Well, it's hard to tell because it is the verified account. So for any artist, like, I agree with that tweet in a sense, right? I think the only thing I thought that artists were really, really naive on was that there was no contracts in place. They didn't sign anything. They just handed over money and their music. That's a big no-no. Now, if the artists that were about their business, the ones that was asking for, okay, do you sign this or can you speak to my management? Those are the ones they were like, I ain't working with you. You just asking too many questions. See, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. So you're punishing artists for knowing the business, understanding the business, understanding about having their business together. And then you're preying and targeting on artists that, really believe, which I would. I mean, if John B climbed into my DMs and I looked and I saw it was his page and I saw that it was his blue check and I saw that, I would think, oh, he's really trying to work with me. But just like what Russ had said that I posted on Instagram, it was like, I don't even want to know my favorite artists because I don't want to destroy that whole unicorn effect that this is Superman and they can do anything. Like, I don't want to meet my favorite artists. I don't want to say, well, this motherfucker is dirty or this motherfucker is sloppy or, this nigga's breath stinks. Like, you don't want to look at them in that light and be turned off by them permanently. Right. Yeah, Vellicino, John B is my favorite singer. I've met him already. And
John B is her Drake.
I'm mad he still did a song with him. But John B, I met him and he met all of my expectations of what I thought he would be. So I just like, if I see him pop up with that tag of R&B artist shit, I will fly out to California myself and put him in a headlock.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's who she's gonna put in the headlock, not Jadakiss, who ain't but like an hour away.
Listen, Jadakiss, it's funny because I had, because I lived in Yonkers,
Yeah.
Yonkers and the Bronx. That was like my weekend spot, and I had a lot of Yonkers artists, hitting me up, calling me all kinds of bitches and shit. Oh, how dare you? I'm like, let me tell you something, little motherfucker.
Little
Okay,
trash can.
let me tell you something. I've been making music when you was swimming around in your daddy's nutsack. So don't even come to me talking about legends, dear. I had to put two of these little motherfuckers in their place. I'm like, yeah, Vellicino says artists like Jada, DMX, Royce seem like they would take a bag to let them use their account. Exactly. They would.
And because DMX's situation or past situations, he's trying to get back in the game, and it kind of looks like, okay, well, maybe he's really trying to do some work. That's what it looks like. That's what it's supposed to look like. But that's not what's happening.
No, this is really bad. Like DMX would be like one of the last people that I would think he would allow that to happen to.
Sometimes I wish I had some of these people's numbers, like personally, so I can call them like, yo, X, who did you let borrow your social media, and why are they running a scam on your shit? They doing what? They're running scams. We don't do that shit. Yeah, all of that.
No, but you know what? When I was like, clowning Jadakiss yesterday, I had one of the artists that I know his father. He was like, I'm gonna reach out to X and talk to him about this. I'm like, okay, well, let me know how that works out.
Yeah, right.
Because you probably won't. He ain't gonna. Is he gonna admit? I'm a scammer, son. I be scamming people out here, bruh. Then what you gonna do? You gonna come back on Facebook to report to me that yes, indeed, you were right, Minx? No, I mean, come on.
And then you're gonna get up. Duh.
I'm gonna be like, look, the only thing that I'm worried about out of all of this, to wrap this convo up, I'm worried about Grizzy Hendrix. Royce da 5'9" said something very, very threatening to him.
Oh?
He said something very, very threatening. And he said to him that violence is coming.
Okay.
And what Royce did yesterday was very questionable.
You hold on, before you go even further. You remember there was another artist sometime back you was telling me about that said something to the effect that it was either a scam or something, but he had something stolen by Royce, a beat or some type of, or a rhyme no, it was supposed to be Tech 9. Never mind. It was Tech 9, and they threatened the exact same thing.
Oh, that Chris B.
Yeah.
I hope they pushed his way back because he was a dick.
Okay.
Yes, Vellicino. Upcoming artists, they definitely do have to be smarter. They just have to be about their business. They don't have to investigate nothing. They just need to be about their business. Ask the right questions. What are the split sheets? Where's the contract so my lawyer can look at it? Even if you don't have a lawyer, just let them be on the fence. Because if they're legitimate, they will be saying, all right, yeah, let me get your lawyer info. Let me get your information. Let me get your publishing. Let me get all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If they're about that, they should. If they're only asking for a Cash App or a PayPal or
Venmo,
keep it moving. Come on. You could use that for advertising and being able to push your own self. You don't need these artists. They're struggling as it is.
right.
They need us. But to talk real quick about the Grizzy thing. Yes, Grizzy is the dude, Vellicino, that had the face paint and the mask. I'm real cool with Grizzy. And Grizzy just dropped a video on YouTube called Stan 2020, where it's a diss track against Royce da 5'9". Now, what happened was that when he dropped the video, which was super, I loved it. The bars, everything he said in there, you could just feel his pain when he's screaming about, I looked up to you. You were my favorite rapper type shit. The dude that shot the video, shout out to him too. So there was a reaction obviously in YouTube land, there's reactors to these videos. Yes, he's from Queens. And basically one of the guys, he was a popular dude on YouTube that reacts to videos. So he did a reaction to it. He was like, oh my God, he wasn't even biased, like, okay, fuck Royce. And he just basically said it was a good song, good delivery, good video, good concept, shared it on Twitter. And then Royce reached out to him and told him that I'm blocking you. His exact words to Grizzy was this. And I want y'all to tell me if this sounds threatening to you. So he says, the guy that was doing the review was the B Williams Inc. So he says, this is not an artist walking God's earth that can say, that there is not an artist walking God's earth that can say they gave me money through this situation. I'm going to block you for being the feature police. Speak out on important things, bruh. I know it's easy to paint artists as struggling or desperate to stay afloat, but you got the wrong one, buddy. I just bought 100 Lady London books. I just bought Lecrae's book. That's just for starters. What have you done for the culture? What have you done for anybody, you little bitch? Now keep entertaining G. Hendrix and watch how that ends. Violence is near. This guy got the conversation right here for our archives when we reach out to the FBI, because this mofo is threatening niggas now.
Yeah, Royce, that's not a good look. You're actually threatening an indie artist? For what?
Yep. An indie artist, and the dude that did the reaction video, he told him he was blocking him because this was another guy, but the dude that did the reaction video said he was unprofessional and he's blocking him. He's going to let everybody know about him. And he's just like, yo, why are you getting mad? What I do is I react to videos. So you want me to be biased and be on your side? And that would mean that I would be lying to my audience. He says, I would have expected a lot different from you. And he's like, oh, fuck yourself. Like, he's just so arrogant. And I'm like, if you're innocent, then you shouldn't be arrogant. If you're innocent, then you should be using your platform to speak out on these scams, because I have it right here. The first time that Royce was reaching out to artists with his account with this tag of artist scam shit. So,
if I can play a clip of this.
Yes.
Hopefully it won't get tagged. Shout out to the homie Grizzy Hendrix. He's a very passionate artist. If you haven't checked him out, please check him out on YouTube. And also follow him on Instagram at Grizzy Hendrix. Speaking of, did he ever get that back?
The Twitter? No, he's still
He's still
suspended.
Damn. Okay. Well, here's a clip.
This place isn't good for you. I need you to come back home.
I'ma keep it short and brief. When your idols become your rivals and everyone's in denial, cause everyone's living foul and nothing can make you smile. Is it me? Or is it them? Should I just focus on myself and get this break? Cause if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd rappers just do it for a check and then they jet. I mean, let's talk about this Royce the 5'9" shit that's on my mind. Y'all must be blind, y'all see the signs. I'll show y'all DM screenshots. But what advice would you advise to a rapper who ain't signed, who been steady on the grind, chasing after dollar signs, and his eyes ain't telling lies, his favorite rappers in his eye. Geez, about time that I finally got a reply. I mean, his page is verified, or am I just being tricked? And that's the crook in front of my eyes. What a surprise, look at this guy, he just said hi. What should I say? What do I write? Only one shot, what should I type? I just might die, I don't know why. I grew up on M, so this is a lie. Call me a stand, fuck or die. Hard to believe your favorite rapper's all up in your inbox, and you can't help it that you happy, cause he said he likes your rhymes. Look at God in disguise, sending signs. I'm like, oh my, was on the verge of suicide. He gassed you up and got you high. Lucky you might get a feature like Joyner Lucas. Nice, I'm about to make my family proud. Fuck Penny Pigeon striking out. Fuck what you haters gossip about. I ain't do this for the clout. Get off my DM, fuck 12 and tell Ryan coming down. Idols become your rivals and everyone's in denial, cause everyone's living foul and nothing can make you smile.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna play the whole video. I'm gonna have to watch this on my own.
Yo,
Yeah, this is called Stan 2020 Dear Royce 59. I'm gonna need for y'all to
you would feel his.
he had some hidden bars in there.
You know what's funny? On his Instagram, excuse me, on his YouTube channel, he said that if he got 10,000 views, he's at 9,000 now.
What,
So
on YouTube?
yeah.
12,000.
Oh, 12? Okay, so he did it. So he said that once he hit 10, he was going to do the breakdown and talk about go down bar for bar, and then he was going to go ahead and talk about. You see what we was talking about earlier with the podcast shit. You see what he's doing? Y'all could do that. Y'all could do that. But his passion, yes, Stay Fleets, you could feel his passion and anger with Royce, and the fact that Grizzy has, he has a little bit of a reach now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's verified, but he's not verified based off of buying the shit. He has just put into work. You type in Grizzy Hendrix, he's all over the fucking internet. Interviews, podcasts, freestyles.
It's Googleable, y'all.
I'm surprised he hasn't blown up yet. And I'm just honored to know him and to be able to hit him up and say, you good? You know what I'm saying? You need me to get the little machete. You need me to help you out, because I'm willing. I told him straight up, this is to the death. I'm in this music shit to the death. And if you got people scamming and taking advantage of artists, that's my war too. So we soldiers in this game, and my heart has always been in this music shit. And right, Vellicino, yes, he was very risky with it. If you watch the videos prior to this video, you could see him like this dude was about to cry in the car, literally, because he was so hurt and angry. Imagine your favorite rapper, try to clown you on social media because you like, yo, what you doing is not right. He even tried to reach out to him personally and not make this all public, like try to resolve this.
Right.
And he literally said that they were offering him money to stop talking about it. And they promised him that we'll take you to that next level. So he turned down. You
don't do that. You do not do that. That's
he
fucked up.
He basically told the Illuminatis, because they're not Illuminati, they're Illuminatis. He told the Illuminatis, nah, my heart is in the underground and keep your fucking money. That's when he got really mad about the whole thing.
He's really passionate about his craft, as all artists should be.
Stay Fleet says, write that down. That is another t-shirt.
See, Stay Fleets is hip. He knows.
Stay Fleets is going to be our product manager.
You get first dibs on a shirt.
I'll send it right to him. Illuminati. There we go. I wrote
with
it
some
down.
nuts. With some nuts in the pyramid.
Illuminati.
That actually was on an episode of American Dad where Steve was doing a book report on George Washington Carver, because the misconception that he invented peanut butter, which is not true. And he looked under the jar of peanut butter and he looked at the label and it had a little pyramid with the peanut in it. It's the Illuminati.
Oh, I never saw that episode. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's like one of the earliest seasons. I don't know if you can.
I gotta find it.
Yeah.
Valentino says he should have took the money and kept talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would have done that, but
with no paperwork, no contracts, no signatures. Yeah.
Yeah, you got some people that are just not easily bought.
What's he gonna do? Find me and kill me?
That's what he's basically saying.
Yeah, all right. Dr. Dre's estranged wife, Miss Nicole Young, is under investigation for alleged embezzlement. So after all of this crazy shit about paying for the entertainment, paying for her to go to school, paying for the laundry, paying for the mortgage, paying for my dry cleaning, bitch, you are under investigation. A lawyer, no less. So TMZ reported on Tuesday that Dr. Dre's business partner, Larry Chapman, filed a report with the Los Angeles Police Department claiming that Young withdrew nearly $400,000 from the business account without authorization. Per LAPD, Dre's account is missing $385,029. Probably some pennies, but who the fuck cares, right? Detectives are aware that Chapman believes Young stole this money and embezzled the cash. The department is now looking into these allegations, and if Young is brought up on charges, then she could be facing time for embezzlement.
Look who came to say hi.
Hey! It's my bestie. What time is it? Oh, yay. She gets one of these. Hey. Gang, gang, gang.
Stay Fleet says sponsorship time.
Yeah. And now a commercial. Yeah.
What you doing? You ate?
Guess what?
What?
I'll
What?
go get something.
What you getting?
She gotta go get something.
She must have gotten a prize or something.
Uh-oh.
Stay Fleets is hilarious. And now we're here from our sponsors.
Hey, yo, Stay Fleets, now I can tell you live, bro. That would be the last Eazy-E Dr. Dre beat machine joke you will ever tell on me. Bro. No, but you do
I
have
gotta show you this. Hold on.
you do have a dope setup though, Stay Fleets though.
What's this? What is this? Oh,
What you got?
is this the LOL doll that has music that we saw? Wow. It's like a little turntable. Oh, it goes this way. Oh, that's so cute. It looks like
It
a
is
little
cute.
DJ.
Hey, I like that. Oh, look at the little doll.
It's so cute. It has like the little swivel thing for the CD. And you
Hey.
put the little CD on top of here, and then it plays music. That's so
Well, it came with the CD and everything?
yeah.
And you stick it inside the box.
Yeah, you put the little toy inside. This is like the little LOL surprises that she loves.
Well, look at that.
Well, this is so cool.
I
Thank
know that cost a grab these new toys.
you. Like $28.
God, that's like 4 Barbies back in the 90s.
What did
Look at this.
Oh, wow. She wants to show you her little sparkly head LOL doll.
It kind of looks like her.
This is what the CDs
Look
look
at the CDs.
What?
We put it inside.
Okay, DJ Gina.
Hey.
What?
Wait, you're not getting
I'm not DJ Gina.
it. Here. You're Gina on the beat. Wow. Where's the button? Wow. Well, I love it.
That is cute.
Thank you for stopping by to show us the toy that you got.
And today's show was sponsored by LOL Dolls.
LOL surprises. Look at this shit. I bought this I think a month ago. I still haven't used it because I don't know how. This is supposed
Look
to
at her
be
buying stuff. She don't know what the hell to do with it.
a video capture card.
And you don't know what to do with it?
Well, they didn't. They failed to tell us that with the Hero 7, the GoPro.
Mm.
Now you have to get like this goes into the computer, and now I have to get a wire to plug into the GoPro. So
Yeah.
this, my
Transfer.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a video capture card, but because I was like, I don't know if you've seen Chiclet's Instagram page. I was like, yo, that footage that they be posting on their regular page looks like mad professional. So I'm like, what kind of camera is that? So Gina was like, if you read the comments, somebody did ask, and they said it was the GoPro. I said, looking like that,
Oh, yeah.
you could shoot some nice music videos with that thing.
Oh, yeah. I started to get one myself, but I wasn't sure if it was going to do what I thought it was going to do. So I just got the webcam that I have now.
Well, the thing is that with the web camera for the GoPro, you have to get all these additional programs just to launch it. It's
Yeah.
not like a standalone. But the one that I have, I got on Amazon. This one that I have is HD, and it's pretty dope.
Oh, speaking of, today and tomorrow is Prime Day. So, yeah, if y'all have an Amazon Prime account, get some discounts.
Yes. What happened?
Um,
What?
What?
You gonna sleep in your... Oh, okay. I still don't know what she said.
Oh, Jesus. You know what she said.
That's the best part of being a parent. You're like, yes. And they're like, right? Uh-huh. And you're just like, when they walk away, you're like, what the fuck did they just say? Yes, the GoPro Stay Fleets is amazing, amazing quality. My photo shoot that I actually did, I did with the GoPro in front of Cardi B's picture, which I got to go back over there and shoot my scenes for Meditate before it gets cold. Speaking of cold, I'm sitting on a nice heating pad. The butt has to be toasty.
I was going to ask what the hell happened to you.
Art Lover says, have you guys seen a Lenovo computer? I have 3 of them. Computer or laptop, Art Lover? Because I have 2. I was going to give 759, the other one that I have, the small one I have, because that one just does what it needs to do. And it has Windows 10. It's just mad slow. It might need to upgrade with the RAM so it can move a little bit faster. These computers, they ain't built like they used to be.
No, they're not. They're not. And I don't expect, I guess you don't expect them to last long, or you need one, like in my case, I would probably need one laptop alone just to run my DJ shit. I would probably need another laptop if I decide to pod. Like say if I went to Florida and we were still going to do the pod while I was in Florida, I would probably need a laptop for that.
Right.
You just need, it's just too much, which hopefully if I still, get to go on vacation next year.
If I go on vacation soon, I did see somebody tweet out, y'all need to stop coming to the Caribbean, please.
I would like to go, but I'm scared to fly.
You know what? I took a plane one time. I was scared. I'm not going to front. I had a severe anxiety attack. But you know what? When I would say the most toughest part about it was landing for me, because I felt like that feeling when you're on a roller coaster. I felt like that sinking feeling, and then it went away. So going up is the same way, and going down is the same way. When you're in the sky, you don't really...
They usually say that's like the worst part about flying is the taking off and landing.
Right. That's the only thing. And turbulence, we had turbulence coming back to New York from Memphis. That was very like it just was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, nobody needs that.
So Safely says, he says your hair appointments are going to get you flued out.
Listen, and this is about to get done in a couple weeks anyway, so stay tuned.
Well, yeah, Art Lover, you're right.
I wish I could get flued out as soon as I get my hair done. Shit, that'd be great.
Yeah, after 2 or 3 times, it's nothing. After a while, you'll be like, oh, why haven't I done this sooner?
No, I'm still going to be like, bitch, I'm not getting on that. I'm like Michael Jackson. You got to bribe my ass with candy.
Which they do have. But mints. They have subtle mints.
No. I want Kit Kats. I want Butterfingers. I want all the Reese cups. I want all of that shit.
And I don't ever get a middle. I don't ever want a middle seat. I want the window seat, and we good.
I don't want a window seat. I don't want to look out there. Put me in the aisle. I don't care.
Pull down the shade. Only time I pulled up the shade was when we were landing.
I'm going to be tempted to open it, and then I'm going to freak out again.
Well, coming down, like when they said, fasten your seatbelts. We're getting ready to land in 15 minutes or whatever. So I was like, oh my God. And I had so much fear. And I was like, okay. I opened the window, and it was just like, it looked kind of like, you know what it looked like? Like the loading screen from Grand Theft Auto with all the little lights and shit.
When you pick your character to do mischief,
it looked just like
did the screen turn blue, or did it turn orange, or did it turn green?
I thought I was going to say wasted. I was like, oh
no. 4 stars. Please disembark the plane now.
Hold on, babe. Yeah. You sprayed too much of that. Sorry. Lysol.
Oh, that's the good shit. But too much is bad.
No, because the cat
Oh, cat.
had an accident.
Oh,
She's getting old and she just springs leaks. So we have to clean that as soon as she goes. And I feel bad for her. So I might have to take her to get checked because she never does that. And she never really comes to me because that's his cat. That's his baby.
oh, okay.
So the cat, I've known the cat for about 5 years. She never liked me for the first 4. But now, she comes
She
to me.
realized you're not going anywhere, so might as well just tolerate you.
I literally think in my head, she says, I'm going to go to this human because she actually gives me pets. Comes over to me. Meow.
Cats are very demanding sometimes. Like they're the most independent animal anybody would ever want to have. But when they want you to pet them and play with them, they will take their head and, excuse me,
Yeah.
could you pet me now?
I be in here.
You know.
She never comes into the she shed, but she will like scratch at the wall. So I open the closet door and I'm like, yes. And it seems like, and it's weird because she does like reply to me when I talk to her. I'm like, yes. And she's like, meow. I'm like, well, what do you want? Meow, meow, meow. Starts moving ahead. I'm like, okay, you want pets? So I start scratching her chin and stuff and I stop. And then she looks at you like, why'd you stop?
I did not tell you to stop.
So then she starts rubbing all over me, like never sits on me, never. Gino like holds her like a baby and all this shit. I don't do that with her. But she walks like up to me. She's not comfortable with the baby yet. Still, she's like, if that baby touches me, like she scratched the baby like one time and that was a wrap. That was a wrap. I was so mad at her for like a month. But it's because the baby was playing with her toys and I guess the cat thought that she was going to take the doll and hit her with it. So she was like, I'm about to get this bitch before she gets me. So
Oh, goodness.
Nina comes running and she's milking it. Mommy, please help me. I'm like, what happened? Turbo scratched me. I'm like, oh my God. And she felt bad because she was hiding.
Oh.
So I had to let her know because she's afraid of the cat now. She's every time the cat comes by, she's like, ah! I'm like, no.
And now she's scared of cats.
Now she's scared of the cat. She won't let the cat near her. Or if the cat walks by her, she lets the cat pass first and then she'll go. But I'm like, I said, she is just an old cat. She's not used to us,
Yeah.
She's not used to these changes. And usually animals take a long time to adapt. The dog don't care. She's just like, just don't pull my tail in my ears.
Yeah.
But the cat is like, nah, this is my human.
My human.
He's my human.
Another article I guess I would want your input on. I don't know how to pronounce this girl's name, but I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Sukiyana?
Who?
I was about to say Sukiyana.
One day we're gonna have a talk about how these personalities get their names.
Right.
But not right now. That's a bit of a headache. So this young lady here, Gal Gadot, is set to star in the historical epic Cleopatra. Why, we don't know. Nobody asked for it. And apparently there were some mixed reviews about the casting choice because, as some people know, she is Israeli. Cleopatra is Greek. So I'm sure there's some Greek actresses out there waiting for their chance to blow. Somewhere you picked an Israeli to play a Greek role. I'm a little confused about that. But, of course, Twitter, Black Twitter anyway. Black Twitter will jump on any topic, any issue. They're going to make sure. So you just couldn't hire an African American? First of all, just because she lived in Egypt and all that and all this extra.
She was born in Egypt, but she was Egyptian.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? That's like me being born in the Bronx, but I'm like, I'm not a Bronxite. That would mean that
Is that what they call y'all?
Bronxite.
Why does that sound like a metal off the periodic table of elements?
Sounds like a roach.
Y'all want to laugh? You know what they call us here?
What?
Lynch burgers.
Lynch burgers.
There's an actual sandwich at
I had a feeling there was.
yeah, it's a restaurant here called Market in Maine, and there's a sandwich called the Lynch Burger, and it's a hamburger. Tastes pretty good.
Speaking of,
Oh, what burgers?
no, I meant to
Oh, I
tell
thought
you,
you was trying to give us a little hungry interlude.
if there is anybody that is interested, my auntie, who's my dad's sister, she paints, right? She actually is opening an online gallery with me. So if there's anybody that does painting and you're interested in learning how to retail, market, and just having a space to showcase your work, reach out. I figured I was like, yeah, I want to plug that in because I know your mom loves to paint.
Yeah, she does. I haven't showed you the new stuff that she's done.
I got to see it.
Minx has seen the her art studio. Jesus, it looks like a art murder. Paint everywhere.
Art Lover says they call us Chicago Wins.
Yeah, Chicago with ANS. At the
Yeah.
end. Chicago wins.
Chicago Wins.
That's not as bad as Lynchburger. That's terrible. That's corny. That's appetite invoking. Like that's not something I would want to be called. Actually,
Or Bronxites. Smells like termites and shit.
right?
We're fucking inhabiting like the part of New York that is just all vermin and dead ass Tims and shit.
Oh my goodness! Hey, yo, I'm a Bronxite.
The dead ass. These are dead ass 20s.
These the dead ass butters.
I'm trying to remember what movie that she's from though. She looks so familiar.
Who?
Gal Gadot.
I told you she's from Israel.
No, but what movie was she in? She looks like she.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's why she.
I think
Yeah, I think she would. Yeah, she. Yeah, that's her face.
that's her face.
I remember face. Her hair is not black.
Like that's her face.
He said girl from X-Men. Yeah, that's what it is. So she was in Wonder Woman.
She was in Fast and Furious. She was.
Okay. She played the girlfriend of Han.
Let's see. She went on to gain worldwide recognition for portraying Diana Prince, Wonder Woman, in the DC Extended Universe, followed by the solo film Wonder Woman in the ensemble Justice League. Yeah.
We are ready. Yes. Stay Fleet says she also played Wolverine's girl. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we need to have a black female superhero now. It's about time. Our lover, he said, "You lucky she didn't say it's her boobs." Art lover, you missed the first half. We was talking about Cardi B.
Cardi B, and the B is for boobs. Yeah, but
Cardi puts the arty in areolas.
you know what? Nope. You know what? You about to
Pull the plug.
pull the plug on all this shit. But yeah, it was a leak. It was a oops.
Art lover says, I thought it was for booty. No, it was for her breasts. She was drinking and she uploaded a picture of herself saucy with her boobs out. And
Saucy. Now that's putting it nicely.
see,
That bitch was drunk.
she was sloshed.
Next time, like Sean Connery.
She was extremely sloshed.
Gosh. Oh, here's a caption. Some good old Aunt Jemima pancakes. # Cardi B.
Yo, they missed it. Fucking cat feed just disconnected. Let me find out that there is a URL prime time. Mhm.
Really? Y'all mad late.
Yeah, we're supposed to be at 8 o'clock, but you know how
Yeah.
that is. It's like it's like they hang out. It's like they hang out on hold on. It's like they hang out in the other shows and they get bored. They start flying around to see
Mm-hmm.
what's on, and then they stop by and they're like, okay, they're not talking about nothing next, and that's what they do. Everybody, yeah, you missed it. Sorry, I got kicked off. You know how it is with caffeine around these parts when there's URL events,
Yeah.
being that they don't own their own app no more.
That's crazy. They just sold that shit. Oh, did you want me to put the picture back up?
Yes, please.
All right, so for Caffeine TV, because they missed, it was a tweet and the caption was some good old fashioned Aunt Jemima pancakes, hashtag Cardi B. I don't know if y'all can see that.
I look like milk nuts. The light chocolate.
Lord. Now, see, if this was Doja Cat's boobs, we would not be hearing all of these kikis and kakas. We would
Oh,
not be
no.
hearing that.
I would be dissecting that very nicely.
On your own time, bitch, because we're not going to do that here. On your own time.
I
And don't be
predict
sending me
before this
screenshots
year,
like, look at the areolas to the right. Like, look at it. Like, no.
before this year is over, she gonna post them. I have a feeling.
There's a rumor that, and I don't know if this is, I mean, it is a rumor, duh. But Cardi is set and rumored to have a new song featuring
Bad Bunny.
that called Lavish.
I love Bad Bunny.
No, not Bad Bunny.
Who?
That rapper who I'm not going to name.
Cardi and Nicki?
It's a rumor. It's just rumors, just speculation. But
Nicki,
apparently,
you need to chill and take care of your baby right now. We don't need. Stay Fleece says OG Mako.
damn, you don't forget nothing. What?
This goes to show y'all that we have a loyal following.
We do. Once again, though, Stay Fleets, for real, you cannot make fun of my beat machine no more.
At all.
At all. Have you seen it set up?
Oh, is
Stay
that F off? That's that username? Is that Stay Fleece's username?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did see it. I
Yeah.
did see it. I
So
saw
he had Roger Troutman's keyboard at the top. All he was missing was the plastic tube to sing into.
07201. If you can't see or you can't hear, refresh. Indeed.
Yeah.
We're live and we're lit. We good.
We live, we lit, we live, we lit. Yeah. we got
That's one of the features that I hate about caffeine. Like, for instance, like if I'm watching someone's live stream and let's say that I go to reply to somebody, but I forget, like, oh shit, it swipes right. I'm like, damn, I didn't mean to do that. So now I got to come back into the live. So I don't want the person to think that I dipped out after they said what up to me. You know, I don't like.
Yo, what's up? Bloop.
Right. Oh, Art Lover says when you're on your phone, it cuts you off a lot. Yeah, I noticed that. That's why I'm like, yo, caffeine, y'all need to get it together.
For real. Y'all really need to do that.
Yeah, because the mains, we got, what is this? URL TV. It says Surf versus 40. Kings versus Queens.
Yeah. I
When-
told you about that, didn't I?
Nah.
Oh no, I mentioned the rookies versus vets. I did mention that. Yeah, so apparently they're gonna do Kings versus Queens. They try this like every year.
I see it now. Yo,
Arsenal gonna say something because I think the last Queens versus Kings, Arsenal went up against Official, I think, and it wasn't pretty.
yeah, I see it now. Yo, such a shame you a bitch that can't seem to get your hand in marriage. Maybe if you stop fucking around, you wouldn't have another miscarriage.
Oh, Don DeMarco. Bang, Dang.
No, I see it. Yo, I tell you, dude, I wanted to do battle rap so bad. Like when Gino and we first started dating, we was talking about battle rap. He goes, what is it? What is battle rap? Because, he's into cars and shit. He don't listen to nothing with music. So I said, yeah, battle rap is just, So he's like, well, how come there's no music? I said, oh, because it's more like a rhyming rope.
Like acapella.
Yeah. See, that's what I was upset about with battle rap when I got older, because I was like, how come there's no music? It's not like how it was with that movie with Eminem, 8 Mile.
That would be a cipher. That's a tad bit different.
I thought that was a battle.
It started off, you know how they did the ciphers and shit, and then they did do the battle with yeah.
No, I love watching.
The free world, it's 313. Okay.
See, now for some reason I like watching battle rap now, because it's just so weird. I was watching I just like how they set up like the whole joint. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like what comedians, right? They come on stage and the punchline is in the beginning, and then they wrap it up, that whole set, with the punchline back in the beginning. So
that's some Dave Chappelle type shit. He said that's how he writes his jokes. He starts with the punchline, he works his way around it, and he ends it with the punchline.
Yeah, I snuck in the club, nigga. That one I'll never forget.
He said one of his best jokes, he started off with, and so I kicked her in the pee.
Yeah.
And then he went through this whole thing about staying at his friend's house, and they were having stovetop stuffing, which in a black home, which it was a privilege, I guess. And she says, well, sorry, David, we only have enough for us three. We don't have enough for you. And so I kicked her in the, so he just.
he always does that.
Yeah.
Pryor used to do that too.
Yeah. All the greats, they pattern after somebody, and that's how they start their jokes.
But that's what I started liking about the battle rap, because the only thing I don't like is when they repeat themselves. You know what I'm saying?
What I don't like about it is, how is it a freestyle when your whole crew behind you is reciting your bar with you? What was you doing? An open rehearsal? All right, y'all. So when I say this, y'all gonna come in with this, and this. No, let me. I'm the one that they're paying to see.
Yeah, they'd be like this, like like, I ain't gonna say it once, I ain't gonna say it twice, but I'll tell you one thing, I'll have you riding like a bike. But if you're gonna come to me and try to take my crown, don't talk to me. We got to shut it down. I'm like,
all right, relax, shut up.
I thought this was a freestyle.
And I thought he or she was the battle rapper that got paid to okay. And then Hitman started bringing his brother into it.
Yeah, you can't.
And he kind of oversells it. Show out. He kind of oversells it.
Premier says it's not a freestyle. They got months to write. That's true.
Exactly. They rehearse.
They have to.
They rehearse.
I would say the one time that I actually backed out of like a cipher battle, all of that, they're like, okay, Minx, you next. I said, I'm next for what? It's your turn to freestyle. I said, word. I took the mic and I said, I don't freestyle because my style is expensive. Dropped the mic and walked away. They were like, ah! No, they were like, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. When I bring one, I'm gonna bring one up.
Premier says show out is for real. He put a lump on Bill Collector's forehead in real life.
Yo, I heard about that. They be putting hands on folks. Math Hoffa be putting hands on folks.
For real. Yeah, because some of them shits really be.
They be getting in each other's face, talking about people's moms and shit.
How do you think I feel when I'm watching? Like when I know John is next, I'm like, it's just a battle, and it's like I'm screaming in the phone, fuck you, me, you wasn't there, so you don't know. Don't talk about my cousin that way.
Don't be talking about my auntie.
I'll be like, what was it? Fight in the air.
Like Boys in the Hood, Cuba Gooding come in the house, start swinging.
So here's what my cousin's advice was, because I told him, I said, is it gonna hard watching him when when he's like not winning. It's like very hard. It's almost like watching your favorite like best friend get booed off the stage. You just like, but you did good. I'll be sitting there like, how do y'all take it? He's just like, look, be honest, like, was it hot or was it not? You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna look at you like you less of a family because you gave him a
Yeah.
I was like, look, I would want my peoples to keep it real with me too. So if it's trash or if it wasn't my best round, keep it real. But don't lie. Just
Don't gas. Don't
But if
gas.
I see that, he's getting his ass handed to him, I just Homer Simpson that shit. I think I'm going to go watch YouTube now.
Oh, here we go. John the Don.
I said for years I heard I took Hollow's name. And I still boss. And y'all had the nerve to book this shit on Hollow's land? At the steel yard? Hey. But ain't no need to wonder what kind of angles I'm about to take, because out the gate, we're going to get this multiple choice out the way. Should I give him gun boss? Because that's what my people love. Or B, prove I'm more of a dime than he ever was. Or C, bring up that time we was brawling in the club. Yo, Lundy, I know the answer, right? I got a bullet with somebody government on it. It's time to send it. They don't need to ask the name on this hollow because Nigel bit it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Pull out paperwork? That's some kind of gimmick? Till I blow your brains all over that LOM brand? That should help you mind your business. This was booked for Houston. This was booked for Houston. Till his people told him that he shouldn't do it, tried to warn him to not peer pressure like a good influence. Never seen a duck before? Here's one. Looking stupid, but the last time we seen Hollow in the mirror is when I put him through it. But let me...
He brought out the props.
No, he always has. He has always been a great. I would say he's been great. I just
when I first started watching battle rap, he was one of my favorites. Hitman was one of my favorites. Loaded Lux was one of my favorites. K-Shine was one of my favorites. And then when they started doing the 2-on-2s, I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
So the 2-on-2, I really enjoyed the 2-on-2s.
Yeah.
I want to see, I don't know if they've done it yet, but I want to see, a male-female team
They don't do
2-on-2.
Queen of the Ring no more?
If they do, ain't nobody talking about it. King of the Dot either, I don't think.
Premier says it's been done already.
It's been done already?
Yeah.
Do it again, shit. I'm sure there's more female rappers out there that,
But why does it seem like, I don't know if this is like a stigma, but why does it seem like if you are a battle rapper, what is it that people say that battle rappers can't do regular songs?
Why not? Because a lot of them do. A lot of them have projects out.
But it doesn't get the same reach as it would with a battle rap. Like they said,
That's true.
John had it. It was on his Twitter at one point. It said, "Battle rappers can't sell records" or some shit like that.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. Let's see. Surf had a project. Hitman got a project out. It's probably mad old, but
Who's your favorite female battle rapper?
I don't have one.
Don't say Babs Bunny because that's
No, I don't have one. I don't. I did follow this one. Her name was I gotta look her up real quick because I don't think she's on social media anymore. But when I first started following Queen of the Ring, it was one in particular. What's her name? What is her name? What the hell is her name? Hold on. She went by the name of Couture, and she was from Providence, Rhode Island.
There's always a couture, isn't it?
There's one in every state. And I really liked her.
Okay.
A friend of mine who's from Rhode Island put me on to her. Let's see, Miss Hustle. I'm gonna tell you who the one that I enjoy watching. Miss Fit.
Okay.
Yeah, she kills.
You know who I don't hear from no more? When I lived in Mount Vernon, it was a Stargirl Lady Red. I liked her.
Mm-hmm.
I liked her. I liked her music, but I just felt like the only thing that pissed me off about everybody was that everybody was always clowning her because she actually was making moves. I just think a lot of people was mad because she was the one that was making those moves. Like, you know, I mean, I followed her heavy. I rocked with her heavy, but you know, I don't really see her doing. I don't really see anything really happening with the females in battle rap right now. Besides,
The last battle that I see on here is Miss Hustle versus 40 Bars. This was back in April.
okay, so yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. And of course, you know, Babs is the host. She co-hosts battles.
Misfit. Stay Fleet said Misfit is fire.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I could. You know, that's going to be my homework.
I just wish they just held them to the same standard and to the same regard as, you know, your Smack, your Bullpens, King of the Dot.
It's like they start off with dope ass ideas, and you know
They'll
don't.
do it for a little while, and then just
Stay Fleet says Vixen is taking over right now. I gotta read up on her.
yeah, I gotta look at some YouTube videos.
See, what I always say, like, you know how I always say, when it comes to like the female rappers, the female producers, the female anybody, you know, sometimes we have to do the extra homework to research and find out who's out there. So I definitely want to know who's out there in the female sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Because they need shine too, regardless. They always gonna get support from me as a female. So shout out to the fellas too. I see y'all grinding. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm hoping that we have a lot more fruitful events. I would just say that without the crowd, it's a little bit hard to because the crowd really be hyping it up.
Yeah.
And when you just on caffeine, just, you know, reading comments and typing shit, it's not the same as, you know, if you were in the stand.
That's how I kind of feel about this whole NBA bubble thing. That's how I feel about it. This whole finals was just, it felt like the whole season was rushed and you didn't get a chance to enjoy the 82 games. You didn't, it's like they had to compress it and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I really didn't like it. Like, this was the worst finals. They said that this is the worst finals. This finals had the lowest finals rating.
Wow.
And I believe it because we knew that it was destined for the Lakers to get one.
Right.
You know, for Kobe, of course, and for LeBron. And okay, now what?
Art Lover says that baseball is like that too.
Baseball, I really don't follow baseball. I try, but that's just one of those games where
We need crowds.
you need crowds.
It's like almost like you know, it's a snow day and you know, you're like, okay, so there's snow on the ground. I'm gonna go to work and just see if I have to bang out, you know, in case it gets worse. And you get there and your boss is trying to make you do all this work, but there's no customers. I'm like, you need to just close the fucking store because nobody's coming.
just close. Ain't nobody here.
Yeah, I literally just looked. I said, look.
And who took the time to filter in that canned noise? That's what I call it. The
crypto media. You snuck on up in here. Crypto says, well, true, but it allows it allows to separate the people who rely on the crowd. Yes. Right. Stay Fleets. He said they're about to close half of the Starbucks out there. Yeah, ain't nobody. Look, everybody is losing money. Everybody's losing money. And if you have to rush events, rush things like this, and just so you can keep your money, because that's all it was broadcasting money. That's all it was. You got people sitting at home. They're not coming out to spend money. Let's just do a season anyway. And I bet you LeBron and all of them was probably like, why don't y'all just wait until this pandemic is over? Like, what are we playing for? I'm not going to sweat over some shit that's not real. Like, you know, but they have contracts to fulfill. And if it is available for them to play, they have to play. So, right. Art Lover says they have to pay for tickets to sit at home to be on TV. Right. I wonder what happened to those people that bought like season tickets and shit. Like, did y'all?
They got refunded for the most part. Some of them did. A lot of them did. If you went through like Ticketmaster for any outside events, you shit out of luck.
Yeah, people are still waiting for Janet Jackson refunds.
You just got by Janet.
Janet got you. Well, honestly, is it Janet's fault?
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
If I was Janet, I would be saying, listen.
No, that's too loud. That's too loud.
These are my fans.
It's too loud.
These are my fans.
There it is. Perfect. I want to thank everybody who bought tickets. This is my money now. I'm going to go on this plane. I'm going to go back to Qatar with my husband, and we're going to enjoy all your money. That's what Janet said. That's what Janet said. So, no, she didn't say that. Let me stop lying on Janet. Let me tell y'all, there's a whole Janet fan page on Twitter. There's a whole Michael Jackson fan page on Twitter. They will not take any slander at all.
Not from
they will cut your ass down. They're almost as bad as Nikki stands.
So tomorrow, I have an interesting story. I got to send it to you though.
Uh-oh.
I saw this. I posted it. I thought it was actually, I posted it into the Open Orcs magazine because that's where I'm just posting everything now. And this was, this was a story that I actually read that I thought was hilarious. That there was another type of fire festival that went on this weekend.
Did it actually happen?
Yeah, it actually happened. And people are like, yeah, you got to give us our money back. This was like another fire festival. It says
Fail.
This was in page 6 actually. Hashtag on our magazine is hashtag MTV. So it says music. This is in page 6, so you could grab the info for tomorrow. But I'm gonna just read you the headline. It says music executive funds a fake VMA event in New York City's dubbed Fire Festival in an alleged scam. So they scammed. They said that people like J-Lo, 50, all of these mofos are supposed to be at this event, and this event never transpired. So I'll send that to you.
This is the year of the scam, man. Damn it.
Year of the scam. That shit was crazy. I said, yo, you mean to tell me
the artists are scamming these oh, that's you. The artists are scamming, these big business people are scamming, singers are scamming, Dr. Dre's wife is embezzling / scamming.
that dude took the, from, was it Pretty Ricky? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's scamming. Everybody's
Everyone's a scammer.
Scammity scam. Damn shame. You got to scam to make $1.
I would appreciate you guys on Facebook, just a sidebar.
Uh-oh.
You guys know that whatever y'all post in the stories, it pops up as a preview on the headliner, right? I would appreciate you guys, if you want to post, your fellatio and all that fun shit, don't do it on Instagram. Get that on. Like I literally, it's the type of situation where you swipe, like you swiping through the stories, you see the stories, and then you just like, is that a titty? But I'm like, I ain't clicking it because then that means that you're going to see that I looked at it. But this particular photo is not a titty, and I don't need to see that.
Do y'all not know that kids grab their mom and dad's phone Do you not know they know how to operate that shit? Do you know that a kid could press on that by accident?
And they will say, well, you should have been watching. And I'm going to say, well, you shouldn't have
You
posted.
should have been posting. That's
You
what they make. Yo, that's why they have free porn sites where you make your own account, you do your own thing for free, or get an OnlyFans page. I don't need to see that shit.
Honestly, like the stories, like
The
sometimes
stories?
I expect that from Snapchat.
I expect that on Twitter. It's been happening a lot on
Yeah,
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah. But Facebook, I'm scrolling, the top, you see it just right there. You're like, I know this is an inappropriate photo. I know that this is an inappropriate photo. So I just get so frustrated. Like, look, y'all, we don't need to know who you fucking or sucking. We don't care.
Nobody gives a
That
shit.
shit to yourself.
That's why I don't. I clicked on someone's story once, and I don't, and it was because I wanted to see what it was. They were promoting some music or some shit, but that's why I make it a point not to view anybody's stories unless it's someone that I know that don't post that type of shit.
Yeah, that shit is disgusting.
Y'all need to stop.
This is why we're becoming so, yes, state fleets, attention is an addiction for some people.
That way. Once again, OnlyFans. Listen, y'all. I'm about to open up my OnlyFans account. Y'all want to see some not safe for work graphic content? My page is $5, not me specifically. My page is $5. All the TNA. Bam. That's all you have to do.
Let me tell you, Premier, I have on my Facebook page, I have a business page. And I kid you not, all my business page is connected to my WhatsApp because I feel like I want my clients to feel like they're talking to a real person. I tell you, by the time I open up my WhatsApp, I got to open my shit like this. Because I get at least 50 to 60 dicks a day from some Arab talking about you have pretty. Talking about, show me feet. I'm like, are you an artist? Are you looking for marketing or promotion? Are you interested in? Yes, I have music. Okay, cool. What song are you looking to promote? My dick. Okay. So you want to promote your dick? Yes. So I play along. You want to promote your dick? I just want to be clear. And he's just like, yes, my penis. Can I call you? I'm like, how about this? I block him. I had another artist, right? Hit me up. We talking about his project. And he goes, and I'm thinking this is a legitimate fucking artist. And I'm like,
oh, Jesus.
I'm like, okay, cool. I got you on Spotify. If you need Spotify streams, I have great promotion for that, blah, blah, blah. So the whole conversation is going dope. I said, okay. He says, can I get your number? I said, this is my number.
Oh, boy.
You speaking to me. Oh, okay. I thought you had a personal number. I said, this is a personal number. No, this is WhatsApp. Okay. Why do you need my number? Oh, I'm just saying, shorty, you got some pretty eyes. And I'm like, you motherfucker. I get so frustrated, man.
Stick to business, y'all. Stick
I'm
to
like,
business.
I got so mad one night. Let me ask you a question. You hit up McDonald's and tell them that you think they got pretty eyes? Because I'm a businesswoman. Oh, I just wanted to see if my favorite one. Oh, I just wanted to see if you had a man. This is a fucking business.
What did he say? You have pretty.
You have pretty. You know what? This is what it looks like, right? My man and I don't keep nothing from each other. His fingerprints in my phone, my fingerprints in his. This is just our relationship. We've been together for 5 years. Now, I tell him all the time, yo, here you go. He's like, why are you showing me that? I said, because all these dudes are hitting me up. You see my pages. You see that there's nothing in there that is insinuating that I'm looking for dick. And apparently, I get dick all day. I've seen so many different shapes and sizes, ashiness and not. I feel like I should be a urologist now. I'm like that. I actually told this dude, you need to get that shit checked out. That shit don't look no like that. That don't look normal. It does not look normal. But it's actually upsetting. You know what I'm saying? I get so frustrated. You know, I'm like, I'm here to run a business. This dude asked me. I said, he's like, you make beats, and I said, yes. Yo, what kind of beats do you make? I said, whatever you want. Oh, word, I make beats too. Well, what the fuck are you messaging me for?
Make your beats and leave me the fuck alone.
That needs to stop. I'm gonna start inboxing dudes and doing that. Yo, you make beats? Yeah. Check out my beat stars and shit. Oh, word? Yo, just to see what they say. I bet you'll go on Twitter. Yo, this fucking dumb bitch just hit me up on fucking Instagram talking about. I see it now. I see it.
Yeah, I see it. Listen, also on that note, artists, stop going to other producers and asking for. I feel like we've talked about this about 4 or 5 times. Stop asking for tight beats, please. I'm still crying over that whole thing you just did. I'm glad I muted the mic because y'all would have heard every. You have pretty what, bitch? Finish your sentence. But yeah, don't go to a producer and ask for a tight beat. Don't do that.
I hate that.
And if you're going to do packs, and if you're going to send people whatever, please tune your 808s. I don't care. I don't care. Tune your 808s.
Did you see that post, that tweet about this producer that was trying to track down the owner of a person that made a pack? And because he can't upload the song to DistroKid, the dude blocked him. So he's like, I can't upload my song. My artist can't upload the song because they're saying that the loop that I used is not, it's a pirated loop. So the dude reached out to him and he's like, nah, man, I make my loops from scratch. I mean, I get inspired by some. I said, then you don't make them from scratch, motherfucker. That means you emulated something.
And especially if it's getting flagged.
It got flagged before it went up. So he was like, yo, can somebody please reach out to this dude and tell him to please clear the sample, like clear it, please, because I got to upload this song. Me and my artist been working on this. So the dude was like, one dude said, well, why are you blocked? He goes, I don't know, because I asked him to just make
because he knew.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew. He knew.
He did the kiss. He kissed him.
He kissed him. Pause.
That's gonna be a dude. He kissed him.
Pause. He straight up. Hey yo, let's work. Give me your email. I'm gonna send you this, and this. All handcrafted loops, all handcrafted midis, all handcrafted hits, all types of shit. My 808s are in tune. $40. All right. Royalty free. Royalty free. Here you go. $40. Boom. He got the $40. We make the song. The song is hot. And now I can't use the shit because guess what? You guessed it. You sold me some pirated shit. And you went ghost.
Yeah, I'm like, well, damn, you actually asking Twitter people to reach out to somebody that blocked you.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yo, like, what is going on? I'm like, you don't realize in every sector there are scams. There are scams in writing. There's scams in beat making. There's scams in engineering. There's scams in all of that. You got engineers charging artists like $150 for a mix. And that shit just sounds like they put that shit through Sound Goodizer. So don't even. Like, so we did.
You know, I learned my lesson with Sound Goodizer. I thought that was it. And I thought, you know.
But, you know, my dad was showing me yesterday. I'm going to get him to come on to talk about it, too. He calls me yesterday with a rhetorical question. He says, Minx, how do you mix a song with no stems? I said, you can't. And then I saw the slow grin. I said, what did you do? He goes, I've been a very, very bad boy. I said, what did you do? Step into my office. Let me tell you how this man created stems with a plugin, played me the original mix, and then played me after, and I wanted to throw my phone to the wall. And the only app that he used was Ozone 8.
I like that one. I like that one.
Oh, no, actually, not Ozone 8. He used Ozone 9. So he was showing me step by step how he created stems. Art Lover said, no, you didn't. So
Yeah, I did.
I said, Dad, you should. I've been trying to tell him he could do a master class on mixing, you know.
He could and should.
But when he showed me how that, he says, you imagine how much money engineers could make if they hit up an artist and say, hey, so I heard your song and I was feeling it, and I just wanted to show you what I could do, and then send them a snippet of the remix shit. They'll want to buy it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, hey, if you don't want it, that's fine. You know, I just was using it for practice. But I was like, damn, Dad, that's going to change up the game, because if they're able to rip MIDIs off of existing songs, imagine how that would be to rip vocals and spread apart each fucking sound.
If they're not doing it already somehow.
Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. It's just that there's no real, producers are very secretive about shit too. There's some gatekeepers too. But my dad, he's like, yo, Ozone 9, that's all you need. I'm like, damn, that's it? And I got that shit sitting right here? I could just remix some of my songs without having to export everything? Shit.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Art Lover says it's been going on for a long time, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. I mean...
But anyway, mañana is Retro Wednesday.
Yeah. So for real this time, I'm going to look up some retro shit. Yeah, so tomorrow is Retro Wednesday, where we, go back in time for a little bit and discover how old we really are. If you have anything that you would like to bring to the table, by all means, tune in with us and share. If you had an old toy or a coat or a pair of shoes that nobody's ever heard of, and maybe you have, yeah, we'll be glad to talk about it, because it's Retro Wednesday. That's what we do.
Yes, ma'am.
And again, I forgot to do our plugs. We went right into it.
Right into it. I'm like,
oh goodness gracious!
I'm Cardi titty drunk.
You know what?
She's like, hold on, let's bring that back real quick.
Bring that back real quick. Oh goodness, Anyway, people, join the hustle culture today, man. The movement is moving and grooving and all that fun shit. If you want to be part of the hustle culture, all you have to do is send a picture along with your name, your IG handle, your profession, your location, and a small quote of what you think hustle culture means to you. Send all that over to hustleculturemag@gmail.com, and be sure to join at the top of every month the Merciless Cast. Get some premium jewels for a low price, fully researched and scam free. Let me try that again. Scam free. Because we don't do that shit on Minx Radio. That ain't what we do. Yeah, don't get kissed out here. So come over here, get your premium jewels, some high quality jewels for your ass. Y'all be sure to do that. Also head on over to minxradio.com for the for current and past episodes of the Minx Show podcast on all DSPs and also on YouTube. And when you do so, hit that merch tab, get you some Minx Mafia merch, get you a hoodie, because this is hoodie season. Yeah. So yeah.
He said no need to tag an artist.
No need to tag an artist. That's a shirt idea. I'm gonna need for you to write that down too.
Oh shit. You're right.
Yeah. So do that. Also, if you want to send in your music, in your videos, MP4s, MP3s, WAV files, Spotify links, YouTube links, whatever it is that you have, please make sure that we have the permission to play such track, as if not, we will keep getting flagged. And as much, this is the indie, we put the indie music in Indie Music Show here, but we can't do that if we're constantly getting flagged, getting our videos muted, because We don't own copyrights. So however y'all have to do that, please give us the permission to play your music so you can get your stream, get your view, get your click, whatever it is. And yeah, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. I'm up here, Minx is down here, and I'm right there. And Minx is right there, and we're both right here. You can't see that, but it says Random Talking Indie Music Show on IG. Be sure you handle all that.
Yes.
Yeah. So on that note, people, this is the end of the broadcast. We want to thank everybody for tuning in with us. Please tune back in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for more random talk, some indie music. We will definitely have indie music talk. Foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans like Cardi B's boobs. Please call and check up on your loved ones. Let them know that you care, that you love them. If you have someone sick, please send a get well card, even though you can't go and visit. But if you do go and visit, please wear a mask, practice your safe distancing, sanitizer, wash your hands, wash ass, wash all that shit. Just do it. Just do it because. Please go vote if you haven't yet. If your state still has early registration, do that. Do not wait till November 3rd because those lines are going to be wrapped around the fucking world 10 times over. So yeah, exercise your right to vote.
Amen.
Minx?
No, that is all.
She always let me do all the damn talk. She never wraps the show up. Tomorrow you're doing the introductions, damn it.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, indie artists out there, please do your research before you jump headfirst into anything. Don't go out there and get kissed. Hold on, no, that ain't it. Hold on, I gotta give you the real. Hold on, y'all.
My dick. What, the Jadakiss laugh? Yeah. Do the Jadakiss laugh.
Don't get kissed out there, y'all. Good night, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. This is the Random Talk Indie Music Show. We out this biatch. Good night.
Good night.